Nigel Farage says immigration is the real reason that we're in a housing crisis. But is that really the whole story? Or is immigration being used to distract us from decades of political failure, bad planning, and a housing market that has been broken for years? I'm Juliana, a property investor, developer, and someone who has spent years understanding the housing market from the inside. And today, we're diving deep into the truth behind house prices, immigration, and why blaming newcomers might sound convenient, but is not accurate. So, Nigel Farage recently claimed that immigration is the real reason for the housing crisis. And he argues that we need to build a new house every 2 minutes to accommodate for legal migrants. It's a powerful soundbite with many people struggling to rent or buy. And it's easy to see why this narrative, it catches on, but it's clickbait. When you look at the actual facts, the numbers, they don't support that claim. So let's define migration. Net migration is the measure of the difference between the number of people moving into the UK and the number of people leaving during a specific period, and that's usually about a year. And you know already from this page, I'm all about facts and data. So let's talk numbers. Net migration in the UK hit a record level of 906,000 in the year ending June 2023. 16.8% of the population in England and Wales are foreign born. And yes, that does put pressure on housing, but here's the thing. The UK has a housing deficit of over 4 million homes. But that is not a recent problem. That's a post-World War II failure to build decades before today's immigration levels. We've been building fewer homes every decade since the 1960s. Immigration did not start that. Our planning systems, red tape, and land restrictions did. In fact, when London's population fell between 1971 and 1999 from 7.5 million down to 6.8 million, house prices still rose by over 1,000%. So if population went down but prices went up, how can we blame immigration alone? Here's what's really driving prices. Number one, limited supply. We haven't built enough homes for decades. Number two, greenbelt restrictions. 13% of land in England is protected, making it harder to expand cities. Number three, broken planning system. Discretionary and unpredictable. Developers, they don't know what will get approved. Number four, rise in income and cheap credit. When people earn more and borrowing is easy, demand and prices rise. Number five, speculation. Big corporate investors and funds are snapping up housing stock to make money, not to live in. That's very different from small landlords or individuals like me and you who invest responsibly to provide safe, quality homes. When these large funds buy up thousands of homes or convert entire blocks into Airbnb, that has a massive impact on property prices, supply and demand. And I actually created a reel about this on my Instagram recently. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, go and hit that follow button, and on YouTube as well while you're at it. But we also can't leave rents out of the conversation. And it's true, immigration has added pressure here. But in the 2 years to mid-2023, immigration added 430,000 new renter households, pushing up rents by about 11% higher than they would have usually been. But rents have also jumped for other reasons. One, lack of rental supply. Two, increased regulation. Three, taxes on landlords pushing up the price higher. And also higher mortgage rates. So from 2021 to 2024, UK rents rose by 30%, nearly double the increase on wages in the same time period. And this is a system-wide issue. So let's ask an uncomfortable question. Why are politicians so quick to blame immigrants, but slow to fix the real issue? Because blaming immigrants is easy. It distracts from the fact that the Conservative government oversaw a 70% rise in house prices since 2010. The Labour government also struggled to build enough homes when in power. The planning reforms keeps getting kicked down the road, and none of the major parties have a detailed, realistic plan to fix this. The government isn't offering a housing solution, they're just offering someone to blame. But blaming people who came here to work, to contribute and build better lives doesn't build a single new home. So, in closing, is immigration a factor in the housing crisis? Absolutely, I don't negate that, but it's a small one in my opinion. The real culprits are bad planning laws and land use restrictions, and a government also who won't get serious about the supply, and a market that's being treated more like a casino than a human need. We need to stop pointing the finger and start pointing to solutions. So let's talk. Do you think we're being told the whole truth about housing? And is immigration really the problem or just the scapegoat? So drop a comment below, share your story. Let's be nice in the comments as well, please. And let's demand better solutions, not just louder headlines. And if you've got to the end of this video, click the thumbs up button, subscribe and share with a friend to see their opinion on the topic. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Take care.